Putin tells Trump he won't back down in Ukraine. Hamas reviews a US-backed 60-day ceasefire deal. And Trump's signature legislation, the One Big Beautiful Bill, gets passed. Hello and welcome to your weekly roundup of all the major international news developments. Stay hooked for more. Russia launched a massive all-night drone barrage on Ukraine's capital Kiev. Ukraine says that Russia fired a record 550 drones, along with 11 missiles. At least 23 people were injured in the attack. The assault came amid major developments in the war this week. Russia claims to have taken complete control of Ukraine's Luhansk region. Luhansk is one of the 4 Ukrainian regions that Russia annexed in September 2022. But this would mark the first time that Moscow gained control over the entire territory. US President Donald Trump called his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin on Thursday. After the call, Trump said that he was disappointed and that he didn't think Putin was looking to stop. Meanwhile, Russia has become the first country to formally recognize Taliban rule in Afghanistan. The Taliban has hailed Moscow's decision, calling it courageous. The Taliban swept to power in Afghanistan in August 2021. This immediately followed the US troop withdrawal in the country, which also led to the collapse of the Western-backed government of President Ashraf Ghani. Russia was one of the few nations who did not shut their embassy in Kabul after the Taliban took over. Moscow signed an economic deal with the Taliban in 2022 to provide fuel and food to aid the struggling Afghan economy. In April, Russia had removed the Taliban from their list of terrorist organizations. The official recognition of Taliban rule on Thursday marks the latest step in the improving relations between the two countries. In Gaza, Hamas is considering a new ceasefire deal mediated by the US. The deal calls for a 60-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. It says that Hamas will release 10 of the remaining 20 living hostages and release 18 bodies. Trump says Israel has agreed to the deal. If Hamas agrees as well, it will be a second major victory for Trump this week. His first is the passing of his signature legislation, the One Big Beautiful Bill. The bill cleared both the US Senate and the House this week, despite frantic negotiations among the Republicans and staunch opposition from the Democrats. Despite the hurdles, the bill has passed by Trump's unofficial deadline of the 4th of July, America's Independence Day. And with that, it's a wrap on geopolitics this week. Download the app or log on to Hook.Online for all the latest updates.